Hi everyone, I'm Abhishek, and actually, this is my first attempt at a YouTube video. So, really excited to be here and let's see how things work out. But for today, we have this bad boy Xbox Series S here. And जब मैं video shoot कर रहा हूँ, so it is available on Amazon right now. So you can try your luck if you can get it. I think for 1080p gaming right now and even 1440p, this is a beast and this is the best bang for the buck machine you can get right now. And I only have like a 1080p TV and a 1080p monitor, which is thankfully HDR enabled. More on that later. So this was delivered to me yesterday actually, and अभी तक मैं wait कर रहा था to make this video so I can finally unbox it and play a few next generation titles, all those Cyberpunks and RDR2. So in US it was available for $300, which is I guess the best deal that you can get in like the past 2 years. But in India, everything is expensive in India, iPhone stuff like that. So it retails around 35,000 rupees. So I think still that's the price you'll be paying for a 1660 Ti, which is like a 2 generation old graphic card, which is just insane. Thank you Bitcoin for ruining the life of us gamers. But for now, without wasting any more time, let's unbox this boy. As you can see, the peel is not that satisfying, but still, hey, let's unbox it. So this is how it opens up, and let's see what we have in here. So an HDMI cable and the power cable, which is good, as we know that we can't take free accessories for granted nowadays. Shout out to Apple. According to Reddit, this is not an HDMI 2.1 cable, so it's not high speed, but I think I have a 1080p display, तो उस पे बढ़िया काम करेगा. And thankfully my monitor is actually HDR enabled. So HDR just adds like more vibrant colors to your display, which will definitely enhance the gaming experience. So let's take this bad boy out. It is actually quite heavy for its size, to be honest. I reckon it weighs 2.2 kilos at least. We can check that definitely. It's quite small, as it has been advertised as like a compact gaming machine, and to be honest it's like very heavy for its size. So I think they're like putting in a lot of parts in there, which is good. The best bang for the buck machine, as I already said. But let me just open this up. So it's not metal, it's plastic, but it's the good kind of like matte finish plastic. So none of that stuff which like gets your fingerprints on it. So quite good so far. Talking about the I/O, so we have a standard LAN port. We have 2 USB slots, one HDMI out, storage expansion, and the standard power inlet. So storage expansion, as you guys know, that one of the trade-offs that you're making with this is actually it just have like 512 gigs SSD, which after the OS and everything they've installed roughly gives you like 400 gigs. So modern titles, for example Red Dead Redemption or Cyberpunk, they can like fill that up pretty quick. And the research I've done so far shows that for older generation titles which are not optimized, you can still use like a hard drive through the USB slots without compromising any of those like load times that has been advertised for this. So that's one thing that we can definitely use. In front we have the power button, and we have another USB slot, presumably for like charging your controller, which is Type-C. Though kudos to Microsoft for this. Or let me just pull out the controller. Feels very heavy out of the box, so that's good. Ooh, the texture, I have to say it's very nice. So feels grippy so far. And this bad boy, like if you buy it standalone, it costs around like 5,000 bucks. So yeah, it is pretty good. And one thing which Xbox has stuck to is like AA batteries, which I think is a good initiative, because the PS5 controllers, they have like a lithium ion battery which is like integrated. So over the time, let's say in 2-3 years, because you're spending like good 5,000-6,000 rupees on this, it is better value if you can change the battery without any hassle of unscrewing it. And yay, batteries. So I don't have to like buy them. I got them from Microsoft. So thanks, Bill Gates. All right, let me just pull it up. So with the batteries in, it does feel quite heavy. And other than that, we have this brochure for like downloading the Xbox app, which I already have because I use the Game Pass on my PC as well. And we have the standard manual. Who needs that? So basically, right now, the things that you need out of that box is an HDMI cable, the power cord, the controller, and the Xbox Series S. And if you look at it closely, I mean, the whole Xbox is not much bigger than the controller. So if you're like minimalist, it's white, it's small, go for it. Also, the controller comes with like expansion slots at the bottom. So if you want to like attach your headset to it, so they have a different number of accessories that you can attach to it. We'll discuss that later. And it does feel really good, to be honest. I mean, I think this is the best controller we have ever had. I've used the PS3 controller, the PS4 controller. Haven't got a chance to like check out PS5. Hopefully I will in the near future. But for right now, it feels pretty premium, and the weight and the ergonomics, spot on. I can't wait to like play on this, to be honest. Alright, so to the final part of the video right now. And now let's come to the point that why do I recommend this bad boy? So the situation that we are in right now, graphics card mil nahi rahe hain. So I've been talking to a lot of people for a build that I'm trying to do. So like a video coming up, but as soon as I can find a good graphics card. So if you know someone, please hook me up. Comment below, phone numbers, anything. I will definitely reach out. Have been on OLX and stuff like that, finding graphics card. And right now the situation is pretty bad. So to conclude this video, guys, I would definitely say that you're getting a lot of machine for like 35,000 bucks if you're going for the Xbox Series S. You won't be breaking any benchmarking records or rocking 400 FPS on 8K, but definitely this is something you can rely upon while the market settles down. All in all, it is the cheapest entry ticket to the next gen title and consoles. So this was my first video. Please let me know how you felt about it. Also, I'll be dropping a part 2 on how I set this puppy up with my HDR monitor and how all the games look. So dropping a teaser at the end. अब इसको लगाएंगे मॉनिटर में और क्या